All right, Miss Barbie. Barbie. This is Barbie's second time with us on the panel. I love it. Barbie also supports us. I'm sure you ladies have seen her in the Facebook group. So if you
Hi.
need anything, make sure you reach out to Barbie.
Yes.
She is our community coordinator, but we love to have you on. So tell us, obviously we know you're Barbie, how long you've had migraines, how long you've been with us. And then your question is, this person said that they've tried everything, literally everything. Why will this work and nothing else will?
Okay. Well, I tell people the quick answer, how long I've had migraines is 11 years. And that's because that's when they became near daily. 5 years ago, I had leukemia and they became daily every single day. But I really think I've been having migraines since high school, but they were more like abdominal migraines. I didn't know that then. And then I've had a few throughout my whole life. So I just have a migraine brain, and I didn't recognize that until the 11 years ago. Um, I've been in the program, gosh, maybe I think it's March, but somewhere along in there, I had another health problem thrown at me, and that turned it all around. And I didn't really have to start over, but it just made everything kind of go bad again. And so I'm still working on it, but I've never had any day in 11 years without pain. And now I've gone for a couple of stints of several weeks without pain and meds, and then I'll get it again because I did something wrong.
You didn't do something wrong, Barbie. You made a choice that you know the consequences from.
Well, heavy dose of denial here about what my triggers are. Okay. So I figure out what my triggers are, and I'm just being very stubborn about what my triggers are. And but now I'm doing much better, and I know that I think I'm going to be migraine free, and maybe one will slip through here and there, but I behave pretty well. So I think I can be migraine free. So
I know you can be. I know you.
We will see. I'm super close. So why will this work and nothing else? I've tried everything, maybe more than most, including surgery with the nerves back here. I had a neurostimulator. I've had dozens of preventatives, the new ones, the old ones, off-label ones, every abortive, you can name it. And they worked for me, the abortives. The preventatives never did. Chiropractic, acupuncture, gosh, the list is long. Weird things, ozone therapy, cryotherapy, the cold thing, all of it. And none of it worked. And I'm not even sure now, looking back, I wanted it to work because I don't want to be tied to any of that. Of course, at the time I'm in pain, I want it to work. But now looking back, I'm like, if any of that had worked, I'd still be doing that. And I wouldn't be here medication free, in charge of myself. I know what to do for me now to stay migraine free. And like others have said, who knows what the long-term damage of all of that stuff is. I had surgeries, for Pete's sake, so, and then of course we all have other issues. And whenever my gut, I've got SIBO, which is an intestinal thing. Whenever that acts up, I get a migraine. So following this plan, I fix all of it, because you're eating healthy and you're off meds, and it kind of fixes everything. So I really do think that this is the better approach than any of that doctor stuff. So I don't know if that answers the question completely,
absolutely does. Absolutely does. And I would love it right now for anybody watching or watching the replay. Tell me if you've tried any of these things that Barbie just listed. Because, we all talk about the normal ones, the meds, the ice, the essential oils, those kind of things. But Barbie listed off some things that were, a little bit out there and a little bit severe, like having, nerve surgery. And believe it or not, I've heard some people, their doctors have actually had them go through a hysterectomy to try to end their migraines. So if that's you, tell us in the comments. We would love to know if you've experienced the same kind of thing. And as Barbie said, it's not just, it's about finding your overall health, not just about finding migraine freedom, and starting to do things that are life lasting and that you want to do for life. You want to be healthy for life. You want to eat healthy for life. You want to treat yourself right for life versus taking meds for life that can damage you and that can make things worse. So thank you for sharing that, Barbie.
Yeah.
I appreciate
and
it.
Also, this is user friendly. I know that other people have tried, we've tried all these, I did Whole30 3 times, right? And it's difficult. And this is much more friendly than that.
Well, we
It's
try
very
to
well
take it.
organized,
Yeah,
laid out, and yeah, you don't have to make a million changes at once. And in fact, I think you encourage us pretty much not to make a million changes at once, because then if you do, you don't know which 1 or 2 or 3 of those things was the key for you.
exactly. Yeah, it's all about only changing what you have to get the results that you're looking for, so that we can live as normal of a life as possible. And I live a pretty normal life. There are certain choices that I make so that I can make other choices. Like I choose not to eat gluten because I really like a glass of wine on the weekend. So that's my balance. But everybody has little different choices. And in a lot of other migraine programs out there that may be right for others. I think there's a right and wrong program for everyone, but a lot of other programs out there are restrictive, like you're mentioning, Barbie, where you do have to go in and change everything at once. And that's very hard to sustain. So we work hard here at making sure that this is something you can sustain for life, so that you don't find migraine freedom for 4 months. You find it for however many years you have left. And I don't know about you ladies, I'm 52. I plan on living to over 100. So I got 50 years left that I want to be living. You got something to add, Erin, or are we just hitting the button there?
Nope, I'm good. I just wanted to jump in real quick and because we say this too, we want to clarify, we are not anti-doctor in this program. We are not anti-medicine. We want to make sure that's clear. And many people come into this program on the medicine they need to be on. So I don't want you to think, and please, please don't say, oh, well, Debbie and Erin said, let's go cold turkey and join this program and it will all be awesome.
No, we didn't.
So I just want to put a little like loving reminder statement in there. We are not anti-med or doctor. We are anti what doesn't work for you. We are all for figuring out what does work for you as an individual through this group support. So I just wanted to throw that little lovely disclaimer in there real quick. Thank you.
Appreciate that. Appreciate that.